Hi, this is Dave's Killer Bread presentation for B341 team members Blake, Clarissa, Jennifer, and Jeff. I'm Jeff Newton, and I'll be your narrator tonight for our project narration. A little background to start off. We'd like to start our slide presentation with our agenda. We're going to have a little bit about Dave's Killer Bread, our marketing and campaign objectives, a creative brief, ideation session, our synthesis session, our media plan, our budget, advertisements, a conclusion, and a contact thank you page. So let's dig right in with about Dave's Killer Bread. Dave's Killer Bread began in 2005. Dave, who had served 15 years in prison, was welcomed back into the family bread business, and he wanting to create an organic, non-GMO bread. Worked hard at creating this and introduced it to the Portland Farmers Market back in 2005, and it was an instant hit. Some of our marketing objectives are number one is have people become familiar with the product line of Dave's Killer Bread. A lot of people in our survey weren't familiar with the bread and had never tried it. Most of all, we'd like to teach them about the quality ingredients that's contained in Dave's Killer Bread. And the best way to convert people is to taste or try Dave's Killer Bread. One of the best ways is to receive a coupon or an offer for Dave's Killer Bread. If they can attend a local event, we can give them a free loaf of Dave's Killer Bread. And we've got a promotion outlined for that. Our objective is mostly to get them to buy and take home a loaf of Dave's Killer Bread, and then they'll love it, and they'll become regular users of Dave's Killer Bread. Next, we'd like to go on our creative brief. We need to, number one, raise brand awareness, and just so that people will know of the brand and what we offer. Then teach them about the nutritional value, and also show them that it's convenient to purchase because it's most of the big box, Costco, Sam's Club, Walmart, carry it, as well as a lot of the other larger supermarket chains. Our target audience from our poll turned out to be moms, or whoever happens to be the major purchaser of groceries, but it looked like it was moms. Now, let's go ahead and look at our creative brief here. Our promotional objective, of course, was brand awareness, nutritional value, convenience in purchasing, target market moms. Most of all, what do you think of Dave's Killer Bread? And most people didn't know about it. They didn't know about the bread, the brand name, the health benefits, or the taste. So what we wanted to teach them, what they wanted to know about Dave's Killer Bread, is that it's a healthy choice for their entire household. A lot of times bread is an empty calorie. It could be a bad calorie as far as carbs, so it's got kind of a negative connotation, but this is a very healthy choice if you're going to choose bread to eat. Our group ideation session was we wanted to come up with some ideas. We wanted to choose our media, and then we wanted to create our products so that we could show people the healthy ingredients to go into each loaf. So by having our session, we came up with a couple ideas, picture of a delicious sandwich. We wanted to have a sponsored event where we could give away some free loaves of bread, maybe send out a postcard with a coupon, maybe a kid making a sandwich, just things that would appeal to people and be eye-catching, also supporting the community. So we figured out, as far as our media choices, we wanted to have a newspaper ad that also had a blended social media program, which included Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and an email newsletter, and also a direct mail postcard with a coupon. And we did prices, and we thought we'd do a half-page newspaper that would run twice each month. Our newspapers that we chose, they come out weekly. And then also, along with this newspaper ad, they combined to have a Facebook, Instagram, Twitter blended program that went with it, as well as an email out to their local newsletter. And then we wanted to create a postcard to send out about a month or so before school starts. That was kind of an idea we wanted to have. And we wanted to have a paid social media program or ads that would run online. Okay, our synthesis session is we came up with a lot of great ideas, and by having such a great product, we had a lot of good ideas. One thing we did identify, though, is that a lot of moms didn't have time to watch TV or listen to the radio, and that was pretty expensive media for the buck. So we decided to kind of choose some other ideas. So here's the results of our synthesis session. We all everything had positives because we had such a good product to back. Let's talk about our media plan real quick. Our goal was to have everybody try our bread and take home a loaf. Okay, that's our big goal. Because once they try it, let's say at a demo sample at the Sam's Club or Costco, they're probably going to buy a loaf to take home. Or let's say they get a coupon for $1 off. They're probably going to go and buy a loaf and try it. So we went to some of the local papers, and Dave's, since it's been founded in Portland, it really likes to support the Portland free newspapers. The Portland Mercury and the Willamette Weekly are both local newspapers that are free. They're passed out once a week, and actually they're very popular. My daughter, her in-laws live up in Portland. I've picked up these newspapers, and they actually do really good. The Portland Mercury leans toward the music scene and does interviews, commentaries, concert dates. The Willamette Weekly, they go more for writers, guest articles. They cover politics, local interest articles. Both of them have excellent circulation. Both of them have a good Facebook, Instagram, Twitter following. They all both have a good base of email subscribers. So their rates of $1,400 per issue covers that whole blended campaign into one package if that's what you choose. So our media plan was to expand beyond the local advertising scene also, because Dave's Killer Bread is located in is available in all 50 states, and it's also offered in very limited areas internationally. So that's kind of our thing, is we want to target the moms or the people who are going to buy bread for the family. Our selling point is that it's 100% organic, non-GMO certified bread, no preservatives, no additives. It's just a really clean, good tasting piece of bread. And also we're looking to keep our loyal bread fans happy by offering them an email newsletter that they can download coupons to go to the local store. One of our objectives is to get people to take home some bread. So we thought about sponsoring an event. This is our local pumpkin carving contest. It's held at the farmer's market every fall. We want to sponsor that, and then we'll give away 500 loaves of bread. And then also we'll dispense $1 off coupons too. So our call to action is super simple. We want them to like for our Google ads or our Facebook ads, we want to get them to click through to a specialized landing page where they have the opportunity to sign up for our email newsletter, and their reward for signing up for that email newsletter is an immediate $1 off coupon that they can take and buy bread, and also coupons and other offers for other Dave's Killer Bread products received via email newsletter. So we've got our advertising budget that we're going to cover a little bit later on, but basically we want to advertise 2 times a month in the local free newspapers. We want to have some Facebook and Twitter and Instagram ads, and those are kind of rolled up into the advertising the newspapers do. We want to send out a direct mail postcard to just under 80,000 Portland residents and have a $1 off coupon right before school, so the parents get it and they go, hey, let's try this bread. I want a healthy alternative. And then we also want to run, since it's a national bread company, we also want to run Google AdWords and banner ads with a budget of $20,000 per month, focusing mostly on Google AdWords. So let's talk about budget. So we do like to support the local community, but we realize we're a nationally brand now, and we need to take that into consideration. So here's our split up right here. Our national Google AdWords ads, we have earmarked to just spend $240,000 per year. That gives us a spend of $20,000 a month. Our local free newspapers and social media, $67,000 per year. That'll cover our advertising there. And then we've got a postcard coupon mailed to 78,000 local residents. That'll run $16,500 for the design and printing of the postcard and using the post office's EDDM. Every doorstop gets a mail postcard. So let's dig in here on our advertisements. Here's a half-page ad that we're going to run in our, this is a sample, half-page ad for our newspapers. Choosing Moms Choose Dave's Killer Bread. One of their things that they like to put on their ads right now is moms just say no to bread on drugs, because Dave's doesn't have any artificial preservatives, no additives or anything. It's just good quality, non-GMO, all organic stuff. And of course, these will be published in 2 of the local free newspapers that we discussed before. Our second ad is a local event that will run in the holiday edition or right before Thanksgiving. I mean, not Thanksgiving, Halloween. And it's going to be running October 13th, October 17th, and October 31st, advertising our sponsorship of the pumpkin carving contest. And we created a cute, instead of a pumpkin, we thought, hey, let's do a slice of Dave's bread and cut it out to look like a pumpkin. And so that kind of is promoting the pumpkin carving contest, but also tying Dave's Killer Bread. And then we put on there our full-page newspaper ad, free bread to the first, looks like 300 people. I think we changed that to 500, but I didn't update the artwork. Whoops. But we picked the orange background, the white and green types, because it would really pop on the newsprint and give a good contrast. Also, along with this, of course, their websites, we'd have advertisements on their website included in our buy of our newspaper ad. They have approximately 2.5 million views per month. They have 80,000 Facebook fans and 170,000 Twitter followers and 50,000 email subscribers. So they would blast this out to the whole community. Then we also have our social media ads. This is the sample Facebook ad that would run. Each of the ads would have to be resized. Facebook has their size, I think it's 1280 by 683, something like that. Instagram is 1080 by 1080. So we just basically repurpose the image pieces into the different size requirements for Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and then also for the email newsletter, so that they fit the social media channel that we're targeting. Here's a sample ad that we would run year-round on Facebook and Instagram. Of course, Facebook bought out Instagram a while ago. Facebook has its size requirement. Instagram is 1080 by 1080. Of course, we'd use our hashtags, Dave's Killer Bread. But by using Facebook's platform, we're able to put ads in, run targeted ads in Facebook and Instagram at the same time. And then also we can mix in some Twitter there. And we came up with a great idea to kind of make our social media efforts go more viral than just, boom, there's an ad. By having our 300 employees share our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter in their own channels, that multiplies our efforts, so that we decided to give them a sharing plan to give them points over the year, and the person with the most points at the end of the year gets a 2-night vacation anywhere in the U.S. paid by Dave's Killer Bread, kind of like a sales promotional thing. So we have first, second, and third prizes, but this is a way for our employees to also take part and make our online social media programs go viral. Next is our Google advertising, online advertising plan, and this takes the bulk of our efforts right here as far as our advertising budget, because this goes nationwide, and we can target specific groups, specific keywords that people are looking for. And so if somebody types in, coupon for Dave's Killer Bread, boom, they're going to get an advertisement targeting them. We can also use the retargeting pixels that we achieved in our Facebook and Instagram ads to also blend in with the Google AdWords. I've also got a link to our keyword research that we did. Here's our keywords that we targeted. These are the keywords currently that we're ranking for on Dave's Killer Bread website, and all these keywords are the ones we're going to be targeting in our Google AdWords campaign. And I did a sample. Here's a sample mobile ad that was created directly in the Google AdWords interface, and a sample desktop ad that would rank in the Google AdWords, the top of maybe top 1 or 2, 3, depending on how it shows up and what keywords you're looking for. Now, in our direct marketing, we'd like to also offer a coupon to our local residents. $1 off coupon. We'd like to do direct mail, every door direct mail, using the post office EDDM. Super cheap. I think it costs like 16, 17 cents per postcard. Our printing cost is $2,500. Our EDDM postage is just under $14,000. Here's a spreadsheet with the zip code and demographics that we've laid out. Also showing the total people in that zip code and their median income. So we picked a good mix of all high-end incomes as well as low-end incomes to give us a good mix of people to offer our coupons to. So in conclusion, you can take a look at our online PowerPoint. This is actually a video that I imported into the PowerPoint. But Dave's Killer Bread was actually bought out by a large food conglomerate called Flowers Foods Incorporated. And they were bought out for a cash deal for $275 million. So that's just phenomenal. So in less than, 10 years, they were able to turn the small bread company that they were into a brand that was recognized, Dave's Killer Bread, build it up to 300 employees, and finally positioning themselves for a buyout. Now, whether they wanted that buyout or not, I'm sure the offer was too good to turn down. Well, thank you for listening. Here's our contact sheet. If you have any questions, go ahead and give us a holler. There's our email addresses. And, of course, this is where I'd put thank you. And if you have any questions, this has been a team effort of Blake Carlisle, Carissa Glover, Jennifer Levitt, and Jeffrey Newton. Thank you for watching.